Is it too early? Am I too early? Let's fucking pump, bulls. Let's fucking pump. God damn, we got some longs in the pain. It's nice to not have to rely on the pessimistic mentality of a short to make some gains. And here we are. We're green. We're back. And it's only taken me about, the last 2 weeks of fucking green thumbnails to get it into the fucking manifest it, get it into everybody's head. Hey, look, might not be the bottom, but it's a fucking huge signals triggered, about to pump. That's literally been the thumbnail every single time. But anyways, regardless, could have gone either way. I'm just watching Solana right now, actually. Just got Solana on my screen. I got a bit of a degenerate trade on. I'm just thinking it might be ranging out. It might be toppy, a little bit toppy here. I thought it'd have at least one bigger go. Try and attack these highs. Should probably just TP because I don't know if you're in the blockchain bulls, then you've already seen. I've got this account that I've been really just been fucking around with actually for the last couple of days. I put 300 in, and then I used 170 to 100x trade Solana, and I'll show you. Flick it up here. Here it comes. Showing you. About to show you. What does this look like on there? Oh, see the ring light? I'm an influencer. You can't really see. I posted in the Discord anyways. But moral of the story, it's at fucking 1500 now. And we're about to TP, close this Solana trade. It's pretty much 10x the fucking 2 Solana trades, and we've 10x the account, which is fat. I just want to not be greedy here with the TP though, because here's a really extremely See, I want to hurry up and get to bed, so I'm making this video instead of focusing on the trade. And now I'm half focusing on 2 things, but you can just see what goes through everybody's mind. If you don't have an exact system, you're not following just something to the T. If you're just trading, and that's why I said I only put 300 in it, because I'm just trading. I'm doing a bit of, it's like a bit of creative work, bit of artsy fartsy, just going with the nut tingle, just max leverage and shit, having a bit of fun with 300. Seen some opportunity. There's a lot of FOMO going around now in Solana. Solana's been sitting around in that $125 mark that we've been talking about for fucking ages. I'm not going to say people. I haven't heard anyone else talking about that shit. That's just been us. $125 mark. What has your boy been saying? You know what I need to do? I need to take too much time. Well, I should do it. I should do it. What I need to do is go back through my videos, which is, trust me, make a half an hour to an hour video and go back and have to watch it again, looking for and clipping parts, and tell me how fun that is, okay? Because I'd say there's probably nothing worse. But I may have to do it just for the credibility, because I've fucking for weeks you just be clipping me 125, holds 125 and bullish, holds 125 and bullish, holds 125 and bullish, holds 125 1 2 3 4 5 6 11 12 times. Pretty much I'd give it 13 14 times, and then I'm bullish. And then what do we see now? We've just got this big expansion, and it's going ham, and I'm expecting at least up to here, to the top of this range. It's in this range now. So Solana has moved from this range, you see there's a range there, to now this range. See there's a range here. So Solana's now in this range, and the range highs are 151. So I'm expecting 151. So that's why I'm longing the fuck out of Solana, trying to nail some entries. My first entry that I got on Solana, I should just bring it up. Here we go. It's going to take a second. I have to do the authenticator and all that sort of shit. I wasn't going to, but I know what we'll do. Here we go. I've got a video. Let's watch this video together.
Treasury.
And I'll whip up I'll whip up my ByBit account and we'll go through it together. Here we go. Well, here we go. Bear with me. Here we go. Michael Saylor says we sold $1.5 billion of stock backed by $500 million of Bitcoin. We bought back $1.5 billion of Bitcoin, capturing nearly $1 billion gain in the arbitrage. He's nuts. This guy is nuts. And maybe one day it'll end, but for now, we rejoice.
So, what did you do last week with the Treasury operations? You were able to generate a Bitcoin yield of 2.55%, or over almost 10,000 Bitcoin to shareholders using an arbitrage.
We sold $1.5 billion worth of stock, backed by $500 million worth of Bitcoin. We bought back $1.5 billion of Bitcoin. We captured nearly $1 billion gain in the arbitrage. That we can do with equity day by day. When we do it with debt, we issue $3 billion of debt that's backed by $600 million of Bitcoin that comes due in 5 years. We pay 0% interest. We buy $3 billion of Bitcoin. We capture the $2.4 billion in the arbitrage gain up front. But then over the course of the 5 years, we double or we quadruple the investment because we're buying an asset which is appreciating faster.
So,
that's fat, huh? I've nearly whipped it up. Here we go. And bringing it over. Okay. Ooh, a little bit toppy here. Should probably TP. Oh man, look at this, but this is Bitcoin. This is a Bitcoin chart. 30 minutes Bitcoin chart. My God. It's just knocking on Evan's door. Knocking on Evan's door. 68% chance, statistically speaking, that this breaks higher on an ascending triangle. Yeah, you can see down here we've got this is a fuck around account. Like I said, I sent over 300. I put some money in Bake. I did a trade. It's actually up 121%. I did a trade in our Blockchain Bulls competition, which actually won me the competition by the looks so far, nearly over. Tau. I've TP'd a fair bit of Tau. So I closed a lot of that to get onto the Solana trades. There's still a little bit. How much is tied up there? Only $20, so fuck all. And then Solana, yeah, we here we go. Look at this. So bought here, sold here. So that was just a fuck up. Buy, sell, and then properly bought here, sold here, and then that one hit break even. Yeah, and then we bought here, which is just a fantastic entry. Did I mention what a fantastic entry that? Let's zoom in a little bit. Hold on, 5 minute chart. Look at that. I literally bought that can. I'm pretty sure I bought the fucking bottom of it too. You can see, like I talk about all the time, the angles. All right, start an angle. And we sold here, and that was a 100x leverage. So that was what brought the account to like from like well, it was like a 100. Well, we got the receipts here. Here we go. This one. 140 to 144, $725. Boom, boom. And then. Yeah, must have had some. Oh no, that was it. That was the sell. That was just a little take profit. I just took a little bit of profit. I remember now. I took a little bit of profit there just in case it come down and hit break even because I moved the stop loss to break even. So I took a little bit of profit. When I took a little bit of profit to cover the fees if it comes down and hits my entry price. And that was the actual TP right there, which is a fucking phenomenal TP. Look at that. I can see the price dynamic started to change, and I TP'd there. And now we're basically recreating it right now. So we're recreating it right now. We bought here on the way up, and you can see here. What it's about to do is either top or make one more large stretch higher, and I think it's probably going to be the latter. That's why I haven't sold yet. But if we're talking about the position, it's up $620. And this is remembering this is all off just I think it was $170. I'm pretty sure you might be able to do the math, but this is an $83,000 trade because it's 90x leverage, right? So we've just rolled this. You can see over here, balance is 1,600. We've just rolled this over. We've just rolled this over, and we've 10x the account more or less. I mean, like I said, I put 300 in it. I think I must have had a loss. Because initially I put 300 in it. I must have had a little bit of a loss. when I closed. Yeah, I closed a couple of those shorts that we had earlier. Small loss, but anyways, who gives a fuck about the small loss? Look at this. Look at this. We're going. We should be live. Where's Marty in the chat? Where's the boys? We'll continue the show and we'll keep an eye on this though. I might need to bring this over to the other screen. Keep one eye open here. Where's the T? There we go. All right, let's continue on with the news, ladies and gentlemen. Just so you know, I'm still here. What's happening? All right, back to it. Something, as we do come higher, if you do get in profit or even if you get break even, here's a fucking good bit of advice. If you're underwater heavily in some positions, right, and then it comes up to your entry price, your break even, just cut the trade in half or cut a quarter off or cut a third off. Minimize that position, okay? At least, because if you're not going to just sell it all, which might not be the wrong thing, it might continue up. Minimize the position, bare minimum. And then if you're in profit, please take some motherfucking profit. On the altcoins at least, all right? I'm not going to tell you what to do with your Bitcoin. That'd be stupid of me. ETFs have taken a positive turn since March 14th, and so has BTC and altcoins. There have now been 7 straight days with more money moving into Bitcoin ETFs, positive inflow, than moving out, negative inflow. This is the first streak of this length in 2025. So the inflow ETFs are getting inflowed. The inflows are back. Actually, this is something that I wanted to talk about with my thing, right? My trade was, I left this one on overnight, which is not ideal, but the, wait, is this it? Yeah, wait, where the fuck am I? Oh no, here, sorry, here. I left this one off on overnight, right, this one, because of how good the entry was. The entry was so fucking good. Look at that. Look at that fucking entry, bro. And so that's why I left it on overnight. When it's something like this is a decent entry. So far so good, but it's not that good. So I'm probably going to close. I should probably close. Well, I should at least take half of the profit right here. But you know, this is a sended account, another sended account. You should, if you want to see how I actually trade, like look at where's, let's open our Discord. If you're not in the Discord, come join the Discord. Blockchain Bulls. The link's in the bio. Trade ideas. Yeah, like this shit. This is BTC trade. I've still got a little bit on. Like the sales continue. Like I'm scaling the sales. I don't know when the top is. I don't know. I can only try my best. Look at all these buys. We have limit order fills. We enter 65% of the position at the start. Limit order, scale in, scale out. Like this is how it actually is. That's how I actually trade. This all in, all out. Highly not recommended, but I'm doing. You get this shit out of your system. Oh, look at this. This is crazy price action. The Solana FOMO is just starting to come in really hot, and I find that extremely interesting. That's why I'm mainly just trading this asset at the moment on this degenerate account, having fun with it because it's fucking fun. Why don't I use more capital? Because I don't risk. I don't risk that much money. I don't risk fucking more capital doing this stupid shit. And this is more like me performing in, this is me like in the fucking cage. Ooh, actually might TP it. I might take the whole fucking thing right here. Cause look, this could go either way. What is it? What are we dealing with here, boys? Yeah, it's too risky. It'll pump after I sell it. That's just how it goes. But we'll get on. We'll get on with that. We'll take the. There we go. Congrats. Oh, you missed it. Sorry. Bang. Accounts at 1600. And we just did this. Look at that. Back to back, my guy. Fucking 572 on that one. In and out. It's starting to range here. It's turning into more of a 50-50 play. Like I do think Solana's going to hit. I do think Solana's going to hit $51, but it might do this first. You know what I'm saying? Probably would. It probably would. I'm saying the probabilities aren't in my favor now. It's starting to box out here, so I'm over it. There you go. That's literally a 10x. $150 into 1600 in 2 trades. Tell me that ain't fun. Have a sip. Bullish, but bullish. For now. Bullish for now. Here we go. Let's while I'm making all these Solana gains, let's feel for our friends, and those friends are Ethereum holders, which is still me, and I am still a fan of Ethereum, but it's so goddamn hard. Ethereum holders celebrate after 5%. Man, you got to move with the times. An investment, a long-term investment in an undervalued Ethereum with the expectancy or hope and expectancy, the game plan of it making big numbers in the future, eventually, I would find acceptable. But trying to trying to maximize gains by picking Ethereum over Solana at this point in time, I don't think that's very practical. But there is one thing that makes me even more bullish, and that is the liquidation heat maps. Major supply sitting above Monday highs at 89k and demand around the lows at 85k. The idea of a high term frame dead cat bounce is still valid if price reverts at the highs around the 90k key zone. If not, the relief will likely continue. There's a lot of liquidations here at these 89ks, and it's just a lot of shorts, a lot of late shorts. You know how it is. It's always that. There's always just late shorts. It's like people are just always late to the party. People, when it comes to trading and investing, if there's one thing that you can fucking bank on, is that the majority are going to be late to the party, whether it's up or down. Always bank on that shit, man. Always bank on this shit, man. We can look at a few more altcoins. There is one that, if for some reason you think it's dead. You sort of think it's dead, but it's just been on my radar a bit lately, and we've been talking about it a bit lately. Now I gotta fucking stop looking at Solana. I've been looking at Solana. Oh, it's bumping. I've been looking at Solana a bit for the last 48 hours, as you can imagine. So, oh my god, it's become a habit. I think it's going to continue, but in my mind, that fucking $500 US was way too fucking easy. Let's move away from Solana. I'm talking about AVAX. That's what I was talking about before. AVAX looks ready to run to new highs. Monthly nearly completely bought up into the green. 6 days until swing failure pattern confirms on the monthly. Price attempted new lows but failed. Definitely one of the stronger charts out there. Let's have a look. Daily chart. Well, hey, look, it's had one of these strong recoveries here. Blue gigabars on the daily, full of bullish divergence, riddled with it, completely riddled with bullish divergence. Look at that, insane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that four? Nearly 5 counts of bullish divergence is off its head. Of course, you're going to get a reversal eventually. I wouldn't say this is one of the strongest charts out there, but for some strange reason, I do think it's going to perform relatively well. Let's get up to these, take out these area right here. Look at that, $35 in AVAX is not actually as hard as you think. Now, let me flick back over while I prepare you something next. is, and you got to look at the. We're missing something in the background. See, if I was should do the. If we were live, we'd be doing this whole fucking streaming this because we're green, my guy. This is what got to be the most uncomfortable helmet that I've ever worn. USDC stablecoin supply reaches an all-time high, new all-time high, exceeding 60 billion in supply. This is not something that happens in a bear market. You might think, okay, yeah, that happens. This happens heaps in bear markets because everybody races to stablecoins. No, bro. They fucking race to other investments. They leave the blockchains. They're not like people in proper bear markets. People leave. They're like, yeah, it's all well and good. Hey, people, you think the ideal play is to sell the top and sit in stable coins and maybe short a little bit and sit in stable coins and get the yield and sit in the stable coins, and then what are you going to do? Sit in the stable coins and then keep sitting in the stable coins. And while you're sitting in the stable coins, you're just going to wait until the next bull market starts, and then you just done it so perfectly. People don't fucking do that shit, man. Some people do that shit, man, but not many people do that shit, man. Most people either sit in the altcoins, ride it the whole way down. Most people do that. Bigger brains sit in Bitcoin and ride that shit the whole way down. The biggest brain that should be doing the sitting in the stable coins, very small percentage, maybe 5. The majority that aren't sitting in the fucking out skis. They're taking that money while they can. They're putting it in the bank. If you're not riding altcoins and Bitcoin the whole way down, then I'd say like 95. But if you remove that from the equation, then the other pool is 100%. I'd say 5 to 10% of that is actually sitting in the stable coins, generating the yield, and then 90% of them are taking the money out and putting it on other shit like property or other stocks or in their bank account or whatever the fuck. It's not. You might think I'm wrong. You might think there's a lot of people that sit in stable coins and wait for the next bull market. But I'm telling you fucking right now, cunts that have just experienced a bull market with like 200% gains in one day are not going to sit in their altcoins straight. It's like ripping. It's like smoking meth for. Not that I know. It's like smoking meth for fucking 2 years straight on the biggest high, and then just ripping off cold turkey straight off the gains, and just sitting in thinking that people are going to sit in the stable coins for 2-year bear market, enjoying 5% and not touch that money. You're off your tree if you think that. I've been saying this for quite a while. I've been saying this for months actually, and made a good trade and then rode some of it and cut it early, thankfully. One of the things that I definitely cut early was this coin, but I do not think that it's over. I do not think it's over for this coin. This coin is fart coin. Let's see what Lark has to say.
Top Fudge shared this. Your daily reminder, SHIB had a 19. So if you were not around in 2021, holy shit, man. It was crazy. Shiba Inu, the dog coin, had a $19 billion single day market cap increase. One day, $19 billion. That's out of control. Shiba Inu literally went up in one day more than the vast majority of cryptocurrencies are even worth right now. I mean, how many coins even have a total market cap over $19 billion right now? Not that many. 10, 15 maybe. That's crazy, man. Top Fudge shared this. Your daily reminder, SHIB had a 19. So
like what I'm saying is that I actually right now, tell me a meme coin that is closer to being the Shiba Inu of this cycle than Fartcoin. Have you seen the Fartcoin chart off this bottom? Bro, Fartcoin has done... how many days is that? 17 days. 2.5 weeks, Fartcoin's done 200%. That's the 3x. You know, 100% is a 2x, 200% is a 3x. Bruh, like, where, what, like, that's, this is full Shiba Inu behavior. I don't know. Tell me a meme coin that's got more of a chance of that. Let's just quickly share in the Discord. If you're not in it, hit the link below because you need to. I've got to share in the Discord the results from this Solana trade that we just did because it's fun, eh? It's a good time. It's a good time. Let's where are we? So many buttons and that. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here you go. Look at that. 15-minute Bitcoin chart. Look at that. 2-hour Bitcoin chart. Look at that. And and you're bearish. See, this is one of those ones where you got to zoom in to really appreciate it. You got to fucking zoom in to appreciate it. Look at this. Whatever. My God. You might get something like this, you know. Just jerk everyone out, come down and hits the knot. Fucking, but this thing, look at this. Look at this fucking, these charts are just getting messier and messier. Too many prediction lines. I know I can press delete all. I know that there's a rubbish bin there, but I've got shit that it just goes back, way back, that would get deleted as well. Like, look at this, ready? How many is on here? Oh no, it's only 17. Mustn't be this chart. That's right. Oh yeah, it's the spot chart. That's why. It's the spot chart. Look, it's gonna go like this. Most likely, it's gonna go like this, and then it's gonna go. Where are we? It's gonna go. Maybe. Well. There we go. I'm thinking. Probably not that. No. At some point. Anyways, you get it. At some point, it's gonna fucking go like this. A lot more vertical. At some point. At some point. Most likely, you know. Otherwise, it could just be bear flag and rollover. But most likely, before it finishes, even if it does bear flag, even if it does, like, you know, just draw fucking lines, bro. Just draw lines. Look at Ethereum. Ethereum's like that fucking gimp that's like, wait for me, guys. Wait for me, guys. Can you stop the bot if you can? Like, the bot. Oh, dropping its coins and shit. Doge, bro. Doge is up 5% today. Doge, bro. Look at this. This is sick. This is such a big signal too. Oh my God, it didn't even blue bar. Look how close it got to blue bar. And did we get blue bar on the daily? Because that would have been a fucking OP signal. Yep. If you see Dogecoin with bullish divergence, look at this, just riddled with bullish divergence, on the lows, with a blue gigabar on the daily chart, and you don't long, you're fucking... You're on the short bus. XRP, man, you know, like I said, look at this, XRP, it's just It's just big range, like so much selling. Gullinghouse is selling. DXY, look, like I said yesterday, it'll be lucky if it makes this if you're a bull. Most likely roll over soon. That's exactly what we said. Now it's doing that. Stock market, it's gone fucking, the recovery is parabolic, it's not really sustainable. We'll see how this goes. You just gotta, like I say, it trends hard and in one direction. So you just gotta pretty much go with it until it changes its mind. That could be at any moment. But it's coming up to the bottom of this range. Like, right, see, we got the G box here. So if you get the range, it's pretty much like that, you know. Yeah, so it's coming up into it's trying to get into the range here. So this is pretty much like the important area for it. So once if it breaks into this range, then it can live in this range again, and then it can fight out the price battle. But until it comes into this range, it's still below the range. It's still not in the range, and then it's still suffering from wishing that it was in the range. It's not in the range. Let's have a little last look at gold. Yeah, again, like we've been saying, toppy for a while at least. I'm expecting, month, something like that. So gold's going to get really boring. Man, I should just trade gold, with that's another thing that I should go back and clip. Oh, gold. It's so easy. So easy to trade. We're doing we prefer taking the we prefer the uphill battle when it comes to we just trade crypto instead. Hell of a lot of fun. What are we going to do? Listen to Peter Schiff, or open the YouTube, chasing another video from Peter Schiff and Jim Rogers? No thanks, bro. we're gonna have a fucking hoot of a time and peak our degeneracy in crypto. Anyways, that'll do. Big stream, big video. Hope you enjoy. Take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow. We're doing. Oh, actually, no. I've got a birthday dinner tomorrow. And I'm going. Actually, there you go. This has been a long video because I'm actually going away for the weekend too. I'm going to the Gold Coast, and I'm going to Billy Nudgel, northern New South Wales, above Byron, like Lennox. I'm not Lennox. That's above Byron. I forget. Above, one above north of Byron. Friends 30th. So I'll be active in Blockchain Bulls the whole time on the Discord. So join the Discord. And like we're showing you here, let's just post this in real time. Where are we? Longs, longs. Here we go. Closed it for the night. Video uploading now. 10x'd the account into trades, lol. Anyways, we have fun in there. We have fun. Come in, click the link, join the Discord, have fun, have a chat, ask some questions, learn how to trade, and I'll talk to you on there. See ya, boy. See ya.